But we begin at 5 at the State House, where a hearing is underway right now on a series of gun bills, including a proposed assault weapons ban. Thank you for joining us. I'm Shiina.
I'm Mike Montecalvo. Crowds of people both for and against the new gun control measures are making sure lawmakers are hearing what they have to say on this hot button issue. Shiina LoSciuto joins us now live from the State House with more. Shiina?
Well, the bill that's getting the most attention is this proposed assault weapons ban. And right now, inside of the House lounge, we have experts from both sides testifying. And really what's going on is a question and answer session between those experts and the lawmakers as they really look to find out more about what's being proposed here and what Rhode Islanders feel about it. The hearing started at 2 p.m. today, and lawmakers here are bracing for a very long night here. It is once again a very busy day at the State House, which is pretty typical of what we see when these gun bills are being heard here. Demonstrators showing up in full force on both sides. We could actually hear the rallies going on inside the House lounge as those lawmakers were hearing from different people. Now, the assault weapons ban seeks to ban weapons like semi-automatic shotguns and semi-automatic pistols. But a lot of Second Amendment advocates say they think it's more like an all-weapons ban, noting that the way this bill is written now, they feel that it targets commonly owned weapons. We are expecting this again to be a long night. Moms Demand Action volunteers are also here, all in full force in support of the bill. First, you're going to hear from the sponsor of the bill here, and then from a gun shop owner.
The first question the first thing I always talk about whenever I introduce the bill is why. And every year I get up and I talk about the lethality of these weapons and mass shootings in America and the prevalence of mass shootings.
Approximately 60% of all the firearms I sell would be affected by this definition, including firearms commonly used for hunting and target shooting. Should this bill pass, it would severely limit new sales of these firearms, putting our business at risk. This could result in the layoffs, reduced work hours, or even the closure of our business.
Now, lawmakers and demonstrators have been here before. This has been a conversation here at the State House really for several years now. It is worth noting that no bills today really will move forward in any way. They will all be held for further study. Now, 12 News reporter Brill is also here with me. It's been a very busy afternoon here at the State House, Lauren. We both had to wait in a long line to even get into the building here.
That's right, Shiina. As you can see behind me, the State House is packed with people for and against these bills, and they're showing their opinions by the color that they're wearing. Now, those who are against the assault weapons ban are in yellow, and those who support the bill are in red or orange. There's a long line to get into the State House. Many have made their way into the hearing. We've been talking with people from both sides this afternoon. While some believe this is the year the legislation will pass, others say it violates their Second Amendment rights.
You cannot own a firearm unless you have a clean record. Why are they imposing laws on us? What they should be doing is going after the criminals. The criminals are the ones that break the laws, and there's no law that this governor or anybody else in this building is going to create that criminals aren't going to break. They're going after the
supporting it for that long. We just feel it's a very important piece of legislation to keep Rhode Islanders, Americans, safe. Weapon as defined in this bill. So we just think that those sorts of weapons have no place on the streets.
Now, like Shiina said, things are just getting started here. We've seen a long line of people filing in, and I'm told that this testimony will be going on for quite a few hours. That's the latest here live at the State House. I'm Brill, 12 News.